the Brown boys, the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys. But yeah, I said, why would you want to ride around with something that's gonna get you a guaranteed 5 years, 10 years, depending on what state that you get caught with this in, and based on your criminal history? Like, if you're a convicted felon with a switch, you automatically 10 years in the Fed. First offenders can potentially get 5 years in the Fed. So why would I want to ride around with something that can get me 5 years just to protect myself? And it ain't proven to protect yourself any better. So that make no sense to me. The only thing that you can say that make it make sense is our culture got us thinking that this is what you're supposed to do. But let's go to the video. We want to show y'all the video. I think Urban Politician did a video. A lot of other people did videos about it. But here's the video about Lil Boosie and Urban Politician. Salute to you. This is original content. Lil Boosie was saying something a while back about his son in the hood, because I guess his son was in the Baton Rouge and back in the old neighborhood, and Boosie didn't want him back in that neighborhood. So here's that video.
I got it, man. You ain't gotta do none of that. We made it out the hood. We made it out. Why would you want to go back? I don't get it. I don't get it. We live in upstate. I mean,
now, I want all y'all to hear that. Even Lil Boosie is telling his son, for the wannabes and the people that go down to the hood every day because they want to be down, listen to how people talk who are actually from the hood. Boosie said, we from the hood. We made it out. Why would you want to go back to the hood? That's how the people think that's actually from the hood. People that's from the suburbs ain't never seen nothing really happen, don't understand that it ain't all good in the hood. They want to go to the hood. But if Lil Boosie, somebody who from the hood, who rock, who listen to gangster rap, who produce gangster rap, but don't want that same thing for his son, that should tell you something.
I don't get it. I don't. That's what we from. With him. Till he come home, I'm finna start an argument with him. Yeah. Why you gonna do it like that? Because he don't need to be down there in Baton Rouge. That's what we from, Baton Rouge. Oh, yeah. And when he down there, he stresses me out as a dad. I got it, man. You ain't gotta do none of that. We made it out the hood. We made it out. Why would you want to go back? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. We live in upstate. I don't get it, but he grown now, so you know. But he ain't grown. What is he, 19? No, he finna be 21. I wouldn't know what to do. My son get a murder charge, bro. Like, I gotta stop him from crashing out, bro. Like, then it worried me more. All them around him clutching had me worried as a daddy, bro. Like, nigga, he be hearing me out though, but it's just, man, I take that 3-4 paragraphs. Nigga takes me out. I write 3 big paragraphs, bro. That man take me back. It's never gonna be a fashion to me, bro. It's dangerous. I don't want my son wearing poo shiesties. Bro. Yeah, bro. Bro, I'm not on your trail, bro.
Boosie sound like a real parent. Now listen, he rapping about this other stuff, and that's cool, but Boosie obviously got some sense. Boosie said, I don't want my son wearing no poo shiesty. Why doesn't he want his son wearing a poo shiesty? Because he know what come with it. He know what comes with wearing that poo shiesty and acting like a young nigga. Acting like a YN. He know that prison and jail is what come with that. And he don't want that for his son. Even though he raps about it, even though he probably helped shape the mind and influence his son, he still don't want that for his son, because what parent, what person want to be in jail? So this fairy tale life that people think that people are just signing up to go to jail, no, they're not. But the moral of the story, what I was saying is, you would hope as a father that you go through whatever you go through so that your kids won't have to go through it. But there's still a level of influence there that you're giving your child. So at what cost do you want to be successful? That's why I just want to be the landlord. I can teach my son or my daughters how to be an entrepreneur, run their own stuff, and move how they want to move. Then I've taught them the greatest life skill that I can teach them, how to make their own money so they don't have to compromise like a lot of other people. So, it's a hard thing to be able to make your own money. Be able to, the people who start companies, the brave men and women who start companies and take that risk in order to create something, create for others and help feed other families. People who do things like that. But yeah, I want the YNs to know that Lil Boosie does not want his son to be a YN.
That man take me back.
It's never gonna be a fashion to me, bro. It's dangerous. I don't want my son wearing Pooh Shiesties. Yeah, bro. Bro, I'm not on your trail, bro. I'm trying to better you, bro. I don't want nothing to happen to you. You jumping out, then y'all already be jumping out the car. Shoot you with that special.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man.
Man, shout out to Big Ant. Y'all go watch the rest of that on his channel. But man, he should have listened, man. Because he didn't listen, it's being carted off under the same fate as the daddy, ironically. They're both potentially about to be in the feds at the same exact time. The two males of the household are about to be out of the household. So who's gonna hold up the household? Who's gonna get this thing? Who's gonna keep it going? Lil Boosie had a lot of motion, and he keep a lot of motion while he's out. But I don't know what type of motion Lil Boosie have while he's in. So if he got to do 4-5 years, who's gonna take care of Boosie and his new kids and the whole situation? But yeah, ironically, two of the males in their family, the two is I think Tootie Raww is Boosie's oldest son. So if Boosie go to jail and Boosie got whatever business he got going on, Tootie Raww is supposed to step in and be able to run it and hold down the fort while Daddy locked away. But it sounded like Tootie Raww was in the hood trying to earn his stripes. That's what it sounded like Lil Boosie was going through. I wasn't there, so I don't know, but that's what it sounded like from a parent perspective. I don't know, man. I hope Lil Boosie got his business in order because it looked like he finna go away soon. And I don't even think he got sentenced yet. Some people say it's going to be a year, 2 years. Some people say 3. Some people say 5. Is Lil Boosie business tight enough and to the place enough to where he can go to prison for 5 years and everything stay intact and don't get sold? Does he have residual income that's kicking off, or is he the whole engine? And with him being gone, is it gonna sink the whole ship? And all them pretty houses and everything gonna have to get sold, or some rapper gonna have to keep him afloat? Can all of his businesses sustain for 3 to 5 years with no travel money, no show money? I mean, that's why I love real estate, man. Because, and I'm not saying put all your eggs in one basket, but the reason why I love real estate is because everybody needs somewhere to live. Real estate, it continuously brings you money, even if you're not, entertaining no more, even if you're not getting booked. So I hope Boosie was, putting his money that he was making into some real estate or something that's still sustaining him so he didn't have to rely on show money. Because if he's relying on show money, the show is over for 3 to 5, so y'all say. So if the show is over from 3 to 5, I don't know how most people life is set up, but even mine right now ain't to the point to where I can go away for 3 to 5 years and everything can get paid for. That's some heck of a strategic plan. If you can sustain your life without you around for 3 to 5 years and all your bills get paid on a monthly basis.